Santo Condorelli is one of the fastest swimmers in Canada. Swimmers wear next to nothing, but what they actually do wear can make the difference between winning and losing. Let's check out his gear. The caps.
I kind of have like two styles. You have the dome cap, which is a little thicker, and it kind of has a shape on its own already. It's kind of like a harder plastic and all that. And then there's just a regular silicone cap, which kind of used more for training, or you can use it like underneath the cap itself to kind of hold it in place while you swim. It doesn't move around as much. Being a sprinter, it's all about buoyancy and being on top of the water. And these help a lot, just cutting through the water. You know, your head's this is the first thing that's going to be in the water, kind of cutting through the water for you. So those are pretty important.
The goggles.
Goggles, honestly, I don't think they matter that much, like depending on the style. It's more just comfort and fit. At first, they're not very fitting, they don't fit very well. They hurt. Like the first time, it took me like a month or so for my eyes to adjust and form to them before I really started liking them. Now it's just kind of like a cool factor. It makes you look kind of sweet behind the blocks. It's definitely not like in the olden days where no one had goggles at all. It helps out a lot. I definitely like the clears a bit more over any like tinted. I'm not swimming backstroke, so seeing perfectly in the water is better for me. I have swum a couple times with my goggles falling off, and it's pain in the butt. You know, it gets all blurry and you're losing focus. You're focusing more on can I see the wall rather than the race itself.
The trunks.
Oh, these suck. It's horrible. You can't move at all. But that's the point to it. Especially being for a sprinter, compression is probably the most important thing you can do, especially when you're dying. You're building lactic acid. You need something to compress your legs and help you pump that out as much as you can. I go with size 24, which is actually pretty small, especially for my size. I have to put it on at like only 5 minutes before my race, or else I can't, like, I have no oxygen in my legs. They're extremely buoyant, so like when I dive in the water, my legs are just cruising on top. When I practice in a Speedo, and when I start to dive, my legs are always just sinking to the bottom of the pool. But when I put this suit on, it's like an instant difference. You're just riding on top of the water, making it 10 times easier.